Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Peace and prosperity to all of us. I respect Prof. Dr. Henry Arianto MM as Supervisor 1 and Ms. Rizky Firdaus Rahmadania SEM SM as Supervisor 2. Let me introduce myself. My name is Sintiania Putri with NIM 17096200083. Here I will present the results of my thesis entitled The Influence of Micro-Teaching Learning and Interest Becoming a Teacher on Teaching Readiness in Office Administration Education Students at University of Jakarta. The main topic discussed in my research are Chapter 1, Introduction, Chapter 2, Literature Review, Chapter 3, Research Methodology, Chapter 4, Results and Discussion, and Chapter 5, Closing. Each chapter will be discussed in more depth on the next slide. We enter Chapter 1, the Introduction. Departing from the background of the problem, a country can be said to be developed if its education is developing rapidly and properly. Education itself is an effort to improve and mature one's thinking in behavior and responsibility. Therefore, quality research are needed which are assigned to support the success or failure of this improvement and maturation. One of them is the role of a teacher. Teachers have a major role in the development of education, seeing the competencies that must be mastered by teachers in carrying out learning. The university must prepare students for the education study program and provide opportunities for students to take part in micro-teaching lessons in the hope that prospective teacher students can have readiness and skills in teaching. The Office Administration Education Study Program at Jakarta State University is one of them. Based on the data in the graph, on the side show that the number of teachers in Indonesia reached 3.36 million in the 2023 and 2024 school year. However, it is more that in 2024 Indonesia will lack around 1.3 million teachers because there will be many teachers retiring. In addition, the interest of the younger generation to become teacher is declining because in reality there are several students who come from educational study program who have reasons for taking this study program either because of the demands of parents, the influence of friends, or because graduates from educational study program can work in two fields, namely the educational field and outside the education. In this case, every student who takes course in the education study program doesn't necessarily have an interest in becoming a teacher. Based on prior research that I conduct on several PhD students, they agree that the knowledge and skills gained from micro-teaching learning and having a sense interest in becoming a teacher have an influence on teaching readiness. But it is firstly professional. To the interviews I conduct with several students who said that micro-teaching learning has been able to have a significant impact on improving teaching readiness either because of the mismatch between theory and practice. And also they say that they had no interest in becoming a teacher, so that when they graduate, they prefer to work in non-education. So, based on the main problems and gaps, researchers are interested in conducting further exploration regarding the influence of micro-teaching learning and interest in becoming a teacher of the teaching readiness of office administration education students at State University of Jakarta. Their formulation of the problem. First, does micro-teaching learning have a direct positive effect on the teaching readiness of State University of Jakarta student? Two, does interest in becoming a teacher have a direct positive effect on the teaching readiness of State University Jakarta Office Administration Education student? And three, does micro-teaching learning and interest in becoming a teacher have a direct positive effect on the teaching readiness of State University of Jakarta? In their research purpose, one, Knowing the direct positive influence of micro-teaching learning on the teaching readiness of Office Administration Education students at State University Jakarta, and two, knowing the direct positive influence of interest in becoming a teacher, the teaching readiness, and three, knowing the direct positive influence of micro-teaching learning and interest in becoming on teaching readiness. There's benefit of research. For theoretically, it can contribute to the development of science and enrich the theories and insight regarding teaching readiness. Then it can also be additional comparison that and reference material for further research that lead to teaching readiness. Practically divided into five for researcher, for the object research, for the study program, for the Jakarta State University, and for readers, all of which conclude that this research can enrich insights and additional literature related to micro-teaching learning and interest in becoming a teacher in shaping motivation and teaching readiness factor. Next, Chapter 2, Literature Review. Entering the first starting theory, teaching readiness definition, a condition that must be possessed by a teacher as an attitude of willingness to engage in teaching, educating, and guiding students. And there are two factors that influence teaching readiness, namely internal factor, interest, talent, personality, motivation, and knowledge, and external factor, education, experience, and the surrounding environment. Furthermore, for the indicator used in teaching readiness, there are four, namely pedagogical competence, personality competence, social competence, professional competence. And micro-teaching learning, for definition, teaching practice learning that must be passed by students majoring in education to train and develop teaching readiness and skills. And for indicator, purpose of micro-teaching, benefits of micro-teaching, and implementation of micro-teaching. And the last, interest in becoming a teacher, for definition, a sense of interest in the teaching profession that grows within a person without any sense of caution from others. And for the factor, there are two, namely there are internal factor, perception, motivation, personality, talent. And for external, environment with family and social and experience. And for the indicator, there's three, cognition, emotion, and connection. There are several studies that discuss topics relevant to this research, such as research conducted by Muflidah and Puspasari, which shows that micro-teaching has an effect on teaching readiness for introduction to the school field. Support also by the research of Janach et al. In 2023 shows that micro-teaching simulation have a positive use and impact on teaching readiness for students. In addition, research conducted by Afifa and Yoshita in 2022 showed that the variable interest in becoming a teacher has a positive effect on teaching readiness, and also supported by the research of Kaskurun 2023 in the interest in the teaching profession simulation has a positive and significant effect on the teaching readiness of education students. Based on the review of the previous research and theoretical basis and the problems that have been described, the following is a conceptual framework that will be studied influence between the independent variables, namely micro-teaching learning as X1 and interest in becoming a teacher as X2, on the dependent variable, namely teaching readiness as a year, variable Y. Based on the formulation of the problem, literature review and previous research describe both. The hypothesis proposed in this study is hypothesis 1. There is the positive influence of micro-teaching learning on the teaching readiness of office administration education students at TES University of Jakarta. Hypothesis 2. There is a direct positive influence of interest in becoming a teacher on the teaching readiness of office administration education students at State University of Jakarta. In hypothesis 3, there is a direct positive influence of micro-teaching learning and interest in becoming a teacher on the teaching readiness of office administration education students at State University of Jakarta. Next, chapter 3, research methodology. For the time, this research was conducted in the span of November 2023 until June 2024, starting from the submission of the title to the preparation of Chapter 5. For the place of research carried out at State University of Jakarta, and for the research design, using a quantitative approach and using the Supreme method in the data collection technique, this research will use primary data obtained through questionnaires, which will be distributed using GFORM, and then the data will be processed using Smart PLS software. The population in study were all students of the 2020 and 2021 PAP study program, with details of the 2020 batch totaling 93 and the 2021 batch totaling 80. Totaling is 173, which then to determine the sample using the Slovene formula with a confidence level of 95% and an error rate of 5%, which result in the 2020 generation totaling is 65 and the 2021 generation totaling is 56. Totaling is 121 samples. By using probability sampling technique and using a proportional stratified random sampling approach. The measurement scale in study used a Likert scale with alternative answers from strongly agree until strongly disagree. In the study, two stages of data analysis will be carried out. The first stage is automodel measurement test, and the second stage is the intermodal structural test. The automodel measurement test is carried out to specify the relationship between the latent variable and their indicator. The analysis stage on the automodel is measured using validity and reliability testing. To carry out this analysis, it can be seen from several indicators, namely confidence validity, discriminant validity, and composite reliability. Furthermore, intermodal analysis is carried out to identify and see the relationship between exogenous and endogenous variables in the study. It can be seen through R-squared, F-squared, and V. Furthermore, hypothesis testing with PEP coefficient and P values. Next, enter chapter 4, results and discussion. Respondents in this study were categorized according to the gender and the class of the students. By gender, male respondents were 27 students for 22.3% of the total respondents, while female were 94 or 77.7% of the total respondents. The number of female respondents is because the number of female students in office administration education is more than the number of students. Then by generation, as many as 65 respondents or around 53.8% of the total number of respondents, and the class of 2021 as many as 56 respondents, or around 46.2% of the total number of respondents. Furthermore, the results of data collection obtained will be processed and analyzed. The following are the results of descriptive analysis calculation based on each variable. For variable microteaching learning, the largest mean value is on instrument x1.9 with score 5008. Then for the smallest mean value is in instrument x1.8 with score 40,000 and 397. And for variable interest in becoming a teacher, the largest mean value is on instrument x2.3 with scores 44,000 and 8,802. And then for the smallest mean value is on instrument x2.12 with scores 3,419. 13. And variable teaching readiness, the largest mean value is in instrument y9 with scores 5,000 and 83. Then for the smallest mean value is in instrument y7 with the score 40,983. Okay, next for the in the measure model analysis or auto model, researchers carry out 3 types of tests consisting of convergent validity, discriminant validity, and composite variability. The first is convergent validity, which consists of loading factor and convex alpha, where the variable value in the two tables on screen are above 0.7, which means that all variables in the study are valid. Then there is discriminant validity, which consists of cross-loading and F. In the cross-loading table above, the construct of micro-teaching variable interest in becoming a teacher and teaching readiness have construct value that is greater than the cross-loading value of the other construct. While in the AV table, the AV value for each variable is more than 0.5, meaning that all constructs in this research variable are valid. And finally, there is a composite reliability. Based on the data in the table above, it can be seen that all variables meet the composite reliability requirements, where all variable scores are above 0.7. Furthermore, there is an inner model analysis consisting of R-square, F-square, and V. The R-square value is used to provide to an overview of the variance of the sampling variable on the endogen variable. In the table beside the amount R-square value on variable Y teaching readiness is 0.318, so that researcher can be conclude that there is an influence of between variable micro-teaching learning and variable interest in becoming a teacher or variable teaching readiness. The second F-square is carried out to determine change in the value of R-square in endogenous construct and can provide the overview of the relative impact of an independent variable on its dependent variable. In the table, beside the effect of variable construct, X1 microteaching learning with variable construct teaching readiness is 0.144. The variable has a moderate relationship. Meanwhile, the effect between the construct of variable x2 interest in becoming a teacher and the construct of variable y teaching readiness has a value of 0.200. The two variables have a moderate relationship as well. The third multicolor method test is done by looking at the variance inflection factor or FIV. If the FIV value less than 5, it is concluded that there is no multicollinearity, and if the FIV value more than 5, it is concluded that there is multicollinearity. In the table, besides for obtaining take the value 1075, so it can be said that all variables have a FIV value less than 5, which means that there is no multicollinearity problem in the correlation of the study. To find out whether a variable has a positive or negative influence, it can be seen in the path coefficient. Meanwhile, to find out whether the hypothesis of a study is accepted or not can be seen from the result of calculation of p-values carried out in smart PLS bootstrapping. If the p-value score is smaller than 0.5, it can be said that hypothesis is accepted and the influence of it, of course, is significant. Through the analysis of the calculation of path coefficient in the bootstrapping hypothesis test table, the original sample value of 0.325 is obtained from the microteaching learning variable teaching readiness. Then for the tentative value shows a number of 2,704 for more than 1.96 and also obtain a p-value of 0.007, so that researcher can conclude that hypothesis 1, which states that the microteaching learning variable has a positive effect on the teaching readiness. Then, through the analysis of the calculation of path coefficient is bootstrapping hypothesis testing table, the original sample value of 0.383 is obtained from the interest in becoming a teacher, variable in teaching readiness. Then for the statistic value shows a number 3.749 and also obtain a value of 0.0000, so that researchers can conclude that hypothesis 2, which states the variable interest in becoming a teacher has a positive effect on the teaching readiness. And through the analysis of the calculation of path coefficient in bootstrapping hypothesis testing table, it is obtained quite satisfactory results that the microteaching learning variable and the interest in becoming a teacher variable simultaneously have a positive effect on teaching learning performance experience through the F-squared calculation score of 0.144 was obtained from the effect of microteaching learning and score of 0.200 from the effect of the interest in becoming a teacher. So the researchers can conclude that the microteaching learning and interest in becoming a teacher have a moderate influence of the teaching readiness variable. Discussion. There is a positive influence between micro-teaching learning and teaching readiness of Office Administration Education Study Program students at University of Jakarta. This is in accordance with research conducted by Garedika, Setiawan Anunyati, and Cahayani. Hypothesis 2, there is a positive influence between interest in becoming a teacher and the teaching readiness of students of Office Administration Education Study Program State University of Jakarta. This is in accordance with research conducted by Afifa Inishita, Niasari Intamawati, and Wahyudi and Shah. There is a positive influence between micro-teaching learning and teaching readiness of Office Administration Education Study Program students at University of Jakarta. These results are in line with research conducted by Wati and Darmawati, Aziza and Rahmi, and Taskura. Next, chapter 5, closing. Conclusion. There is a positive influence of micro-teaching learning on teaching readiness of Office Administration Education Study Program students at Jakarta, so that if the effect of micro-teaching learning is high, the higher the level of the teaching readiness student to be able to put into real teaching practice and this applies vice versa. If the effect of micro-teaching learning is low, it will also have an impact on the low student teaching readiness. 2. There is a positive influence of interest in becoming a teacher on the teacher readiness Office Administration Education Study Program students and students at Jakarta. So that if students have a high interest in becoming a teacher, their level of teaching readiness will also be higher than those who have a low level of interest. This positive relationship also applies if the level of interest in becoming a student teacher is low. Then this will also have an impact on the low level of the student teaching readiness. And 3, there is a positive influence between the teaching learning and interest in becoming a teacher and teaching readiness of the Office Administration Education Study Program. So it can be concluded that the higher the influence of micro-teaching learning and interest in becoming a teacher, the higher the level of student teaching readiness. Next, implication. The indicator with the highest value on the micro-teaching learning variable is the micro-teaching benefits indicator with a score of 5008, which is instrument X19. Then for the smallest indicator value is in instrument X1P with a score of 4397. The indicator with the largest value of the interest in becoming a teacher variable is the connection indicator with a score of 4802, which is on instrument X23. Then for the lowest indicator value of the interest in becoming a teacher variable is the combination with score 3413. The indicator with the largest value on the teaching readiness variable is the personality competence indicator with the score 5083 in instrument Y9, and then for the smallest indicator for the teaching readiness variable is an instrument Y7 with a score 4496. Research limitation. This research was conducted only within the Office Administration Education Study Program, so that the result of this study may not be fully relevant when applied in understudy program, faculties, universities, or institution. This can happen because the characteristics of the research objects vary depending on the location and time of the research. 2. Among the many variables or other factors that can affect the teacher readiness variable, in study researchers only use two independent variables, while at the same time there are many other factors that can also affect teaching readiness. And 3, there are time constraints in the implementation of this study, so that researchers have not been able to carry out more in-depth and comprehensive research related to teacher readiness and office administration student. Next recommendation. 1. The future research should be conducted with a wider scope so that the result of future research can be represent many study programs, faculties, universities, and other institutions and can examine more problems and solutions obtained. Two, for future research, researchers recommend looking for other variables that can be influenced by teaching readiness so that it can be strengthened and expand the new research to be more varied and comprehensive that than the study. But if these are other research like the same variable, it is advisable to improve the quality of further research by refining the result of the study and previous research. And three, this research is more efficacious with outer model and inner model analysis techniques. If other research are interested in conducting similar research, they can use other analytical techniques to compare research results and serve as reference, for example, using SPSS, MOOCE, and so on. Okay, this is a presentation of my thesis entitled The Influence of Micro-Teaching Learning and Interest in Becoming a Teacher on Teaching Readiness of Administration Education Students at the University of Jakarta. Thanks to the examining research and supervisor for the constructive criticism, suggestion, and evaluation for my thesis. More and less, Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.